Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot, where we blend warmth, joy, and a little bit of spice to light up your spiritual path. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to do a quick 3-card check-in and one oracle card to finish off. My intention and design for this reading today is it's a 3-card simple reading. We're going to do a situation, obstacle, and the advice. So I'm checking in with the first sign. We're starting off with Aries. So Aries, tune in to your energy. See where you're at in this current place and time. As we pull cards, let me split the deck 3 ways. Going old school style back to my roots with the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot card deck. And just checking in for Aries, wanting to do this quick 3-card spread. Again, we're looking at the current situation for Aries. We have the Justice card. We have the current situation. We have the obstacle. And then we have advice. We have High Priestess in reverse. So Aries, your current situation is coming out on top. Your current situation is something is being made right. Something is in your favor in the legal system. Something is going your way as far as the scales of justice are concerned. Maybe this is your situation in this current moment in time. This is major arcana for the sign of Libra. So you have your sword of truth and you have your scales in the other hand. Everything's being balanced equally. So there's going to be no injustification. There's going to be justice made right in your favor. Your current situation is standing tall, standing pretty, knowing that what you deserve and knowing what you will not put up with any longer. I feel like you're putting your foot down. I feel like your current situation is you're calling the shots here, and you're going to make sure that things work out the right way. The obstacle with that is a sense of emotional detachment. Maybe that's what's needed for this situation, but it's showing up as an obstacle. So maybe you've gone too far in the other direction from your heart. Justice is an air sign. So air is usually mental, very up in the brain, up in the mind, not very emotional. So when you're in this justice position, you're so focused on the analytics of the scenario that you've detached from your heart space. This is the emotional detachment in order to walk away to something better. And this is showing up as an obstacle. So Aries, are you having trouble emotionally detaching? Are you having trouble is there someone else involved? And I'm just going to say what's coming to mind is if there's a divorce situation, if there's a separation situation, if there's a moving out situation, there does need to be fairness and equality, that folks get what's rightfully theirs, or there is a 50-50 split and everybody's taking what's fair and right. But is it hard? This is as an obstacle. Is it hard for you to do the right thing in this scenario because your heart still wants to play a part, but you know that it's best for everyone if you do emotionally detach? And I'm sure that's not easy if this is something of a breakup scenario or a heartbreak situation where we have to be done, we have to be over. It's not always easy. It's not always easy to walk away and go towards something that may not seem better in the moment, but eventually we will look back and we'll realize that it was for the good of everyone involved. What's the advice is High Priestess, another major arcana. This time it's water signs, it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's in reverse. And this is your advice. And your advice is to not go internal, to not listen to your, it's not listening to your intuition. And this is showing up as advice. Maybe you do need to stay cerebral. Maybe tuning into your, all-knowing, seeing, feeling soul that you usually are so tuned in and tapped into in this instance, because we are moving out of something that we need to make sure we just use our brain and not our heart. Also, in this moment in time, the advice is to just I think to stay more in your brain. Use your brain over your heart in this situation, Aries. Now, if this is not your reading, do not make this fit. I am not giving this advice to every single person, but this is for someone. This is coming out as a piece of advice to not go internal, to not seek validation from your internal. Possibly what the best advice for you to be in this moment is to look at the external scenario. Look outside of yourself. Don't look within. Maybe that's what led you to this situation in the first place, was your intuition, knowing and understanding that it's time to call the shots. It's time to stand up and make things fair and right. And so as the advice, I think that the advice is for you to continue to look external to yourself. Seek counsel from a clergyman or someone that you trust counseling wise, psychiatrist, etc., a good friend, a trusted confidant. It's to go outside of yourself and to continue to get advice. Maybe it's legal advice. Maybe it's you just continuing to do what's right for yourself. It's just showing up as the problem again, but detaching emotionally, staying in your head, not going within. Aries, I'm going to give you a Trust Your Vibes oracle card. This was my very first oracle. This was my very first card deck. I didn't even start with tarot. I started with oracle cards, just dabbling, getting my feet wet. Here is going to be for you, Aries, just one message for your advice or your overview sound check. So I love this. Already vibing with that for you, Aries. This is the number 12. And the 12 is breaking down to the number 3, which is all about self-expression, creativity, and outcomes. And sound check is the more you pay attention to the energy around you, the quicker you activate your clairaudience, the ability to tune into your higher self, angels, guides. With this awakening, however, comes more responsibility. As a newly developing sixth sensory being, just as your sensitivity levels are rising to intercept higher soul-supporting frequencies, so too is your sensitivity to negative, soul-debilitating vibrations. Consequently, excessive exposure to dissonant and noisy vibrations will leave you feeling drained and irritable. Your angels and helper guides are advising you to surround yourself with the most harmonious sounds and vibrations possible, those that communicate love, gentle acceptance, and harmony to keep your energy in balance. Be especially mindful of what you listen to day to day. Step away from enervating noise the minute you hear it. This means that you need to turn off violent TV programs, avoid negative talk radio, shun gossip, and refrain from criticism. Be sensitive to your spirit's need for sweet vibrations. Your spirit is delicate and vulnerable, but not weak, and it thrives best in vibrations of harmony and tranquility. Listen to this message, and it's good sound. So, Aries, I hope this blesses your life in some way, shape, or form. Please always feel free to leave comments, feedback. Thank you very much. Namaste.